Feature Friday.
The freshest. All right, so this is a first time. I love first times. They get me so excited. And this is Arthur Nery.
Nice,
Or
Arthur.
Arthur Nery? Never mind. And this is his song Binhi. And you guys were super, super, super adamant for me to watch this. Well, us, you're here with me, and it's along the same vibe. It's like alternative songwriter-ish type stuff.
Nice.
You know.
It's like acoustic.
I think so.
All right, let's give it a watch. As I am here with you.
I guess I would have seen this by myself if you know if the channel didn't exist.
I mean, what the oh God? Just press play, girl.
I don't mean it to be
Yeah,
mean.
whatever. You press play.
I really love you, dude.
Yeah. Just press play. Press play.
I didn't mean it in the wrong way.
Yeah.
So hurt. Is that an eagle?
That
Looks like an eagle.
Yeah. Might not be there.
It
What's
looks like
up?
an
Welcome to Pops Live, and this is Binhi.
I'm more confused now than ever.
Di ko na nadiligan ang binhi ng iyong pagmamahal. Ayoko nang sapilitan.
eagle. Ooh, he's cool.
Ibuwas ang lahat ng di nadamdam. Ang tangi kong hiling ay mahawakan ang iyong mga kamay at daliri habang dahan-dahang haplusin ang mga salita. Ang puso mong sabik maya kapag nag-iisa.
Certainly a vocal aesthetic.
Kaya dahan na, sumandal ka, hayaan mo na aking paglaruan. Ako'y nang iyong labi o para lumay.
Oh, he's got really cool texture.
Natutulog
Binhi.
sa ilalim ng aking mga bulaklak. Di mababaon sa limot.
Oh, he's great. I love it.
Kayang hatid ng iyong halimuya. Alok lamang ang pamuna sa natira mong alaalang di kumupas at kahit na ipilit ko mang ibalik pa ang dati tayo'y mawawala pa rin. Kaya dahan na,
I like that.
sumandal ka,
That's cool.
hayaan mo na aking paglaruan. Ako'y nang iyong labi o para luma. Ilang araw na.
It's so peculiar though. I like what's happening because he's got this edge to like end the phrase on like a subtle vibrato, you know, but he gives this really it doesn't sound off. It sounds exactly what the phrase needs. It's really cool.
It's
It's
edgy.
really tastefully done.
So, you know, someone who like first kind of like broke the scene with some of these, you know, more edgier arrangements, like even those ones with the layering of the click track and then his voice, like Dino Ziza is very well known for these type of performances, but it's very yeah, it's like it's bang on edge of like experimental, but it's difficult to put a genre on this stuff because it's like R&B, right? But it's like modernized R&B with like experimental.
Alternative.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
It could be indie alternative, and it could also be
Modern R&B.
experimental. I think.
It's very odd. Like
It's cool.
I think a difficulty actually. I'd imagine it's like to. And I'm sure he's very popular, right? So well done to him. But it's like it's very difficult to, especially in the industry, to be put in a box in order to be sold. Right, and then the more experimental you become, the less able your team is to put you into a box and then sell you.
That's right.
I mean, as odd as it sounds, it's actually
Well-
essentially what music is in the industry.
But you got unicorns like James Blake, you know.
No, that's what I mean. It's like there's definitely anomalies that have been able to do it, even as experimental as they may be. I mean, God's sake, like if you look at The Weeknd, the way he was making music 10 years ago, that was weird as hell.
That's
You know,
right.
no one was doing it kind of like that, but then look at him now. So lots of cases like that. So it does work, but it's very difficult to then like at the beginning, I'd imagine. To
Yeah,
like,
no, I understand your point.
you know, like
yeah.
what sound and where do we put you to try and sell you?
Yeah.
but at the same time, you don't want to be put in any box because then you're kind of trumping that artist's
Creative
ability.
yeah.
So it's very
Progress.
props to him for kind of sticking to
it.
that sound. I'd love to see what else he makes.
I think it's important to emphasize that this genre is so very difficult to sing on a setting like this. Given only by the equipment that we're seeing in display right here, it's a handheld microphone. It's not as precise as a condensed microphone like you get on like radio stations or more studios type like sound processing. This type of genre, because of how he's using the falsetto and his more fuller folds technique, you gotta like take into consideration that the accuracy in that fluctuation, it's very iffy, and what I'm seeing here is a perfect display of accuracy. Even,
it's very accurate,
even with the adversities of the environment and the given space, because the atmosphere that he's creating, even though he has a click track to aid that atmospheric sound, a lot of it comes from how it's sung, right? A lot of it comes from the texture that he's exerting, and this is a perfect example of how to maintain that.
Definitely
and
skillful.
Very difficult to do on a live performance, like especially like this. Even if you're sitting down, you need to be so very still to maintain that fluidity, and I like what he's doing.
Not an easy environment, that one either.
I really like what he's doing.
But yeah, this is very down your lane.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just
great.
very accurate then.
Very, very accurate. You know who would make a fantastic collaboration? Riney.
Oh yeah, sure, good one. He's also, I think he's like half Filipino.
I think so. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, he's
It's
got
right
a
on
really
the
cool
edge.
voice.
What the fuck?
Oh, yes.
Well done.
See, it's so accurate.
This is right with that twang, is very peculiar, right? Wow.
Oh, yes. Hell yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yes.
Let me hear his
go.
speaking voice real fast.
This is Arthur Nery, and subscribe to the One Music PH YouTube channel and click the bell icon to get notified on new releases.
He does not sound like that when he's singing. What? So I can see why he's using that twanginess, like choosing to use it.
The run, right?
Yeah, no, but it was a choice. So
Yeah.
because he has it naturally in his speaking voice, but it was a choice, and that is difficult because when you have natural twanginess, to discover the full resonant non-twangy tonality that really comes down all the way down. Usually twang comes from up here through the nose. It's kind of like really cutting
cheeks,
right from up here from your cheeks. It's tough to reset the muscles just to bring it back down to that really resonant sound that we were hearing throughout the whole of the piece. So choosing to use the twanginess, like use a twang to heighten certain things in the vocal texture, it's an intricate use of technique, and it takes practice. It takes a lot of practice to do it that way, because once you go to that twang, you kind of get stuck there. So because it's your natural fallback setting, because you speak like that. Right. So that's one of the toughest things that I had to go through, because I have a lot of twanginess coming through my normal speaking voice. I think it comes from speaking Spanish. It's really twangy up here. So finding lower resonant tonalities was really hard for me.
I see.
So that's why I admire when people can do that.
Willingly
choose where they want to go.
Well, he's very skillful. He's definitely very, very skillful.
Yeah, I want to hear more of his studio stuff.
I'd love to definitely check out more of his studio stuff, actually. So do let us know what we should check out next, and we absolutely will. And we'll see you throughout the week.